Slowly, the beluga whale dove under the water. Silt and loose gravel clung to his blubber, weighing him down. Bubbles rose from his blowhole as he descended down into the deep. He was looking for food, a scarcity nowadays. Almost all of the small fish and crustaceans were nowhere to be found. Slowly, his fins started to weaken. He didn't have any choice but to drift down. Far above, the last beam of sunlight struck a rocky outcropping as the beluga whale submerged into darkness. It had been a long summer. The muddy brown leaves had just fallen from the trees and were resting on the surface of the water. All the beluga whales had met up in the Arctic to search for food, surrounding the bottom of the icebergs. Never had there been such a wide expanse of water for them to scavenge in. Usually, the water stopped at the glaciers. This year, it expanded hundreds of meters farther back into the cliffs. The food had been plentiful, the water extra warm, just how he liked it. His pod moved inland towards the mountains. The expanse of rock and ice towered high above the water. Every once in a while, he would hear the drip-drop of the tiny streams hitting the surface. Crash! A piece of ice slammed against the outcrop of rock just next to him. He quickly turned his head and dove down deep into the safety of the water. He popped up out of the water to look for his pod, but they were nowhere to be found. That's when he saw it. A chunk of ice, as big as a school of salmon, screaming down the cliffs towards him. Like the focus of an earthquake, the iceberg cut deep into the water, creating waves almost as big as itself. There was nothing that beluga could do but get carried by the tremendous force of the wave.